Hello, everyone. This is your pilot, Grover Cleaver speaking. You're watching Ink the Book Show. The art show filmed inside the bowel of a beach but baleen whale. Listen here. You can follow Ryan O'Connor at Wrangleshank on Instagram, on TikTok, and on Twitter. And if you like his work on the Bonehead comic, you can also watch his Bonehead cartoon. The link to all these Bonehead things and more can be found in the description. Furthermore, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to all things Wrangleshank and all things Ink the Book. Thank you.
It's time for Ink the Book Show with your host, Ryan O'Connor. And now, let's ink the book. Oh, hello. I didn't see you there. Hi, I'm Ryan O'Connor, here with Ink the Book Show. And look, here's the drawing we left off with last time. It's a hot dog and an olive staring at the hot dog's butt, I guess. I don't know. But so I'm going to finish coloring that today. And I'm going to try something because if you look at the hot dog's legs, I whited it out to make him longer, to make it look more like the olive was standing underneath the hot dog's butt. But the whiteout always messes up my Prismacolor markers. So I was going to try something. I cooked up what I think is a good substitute for the color in watercolor. I have a little watercolor set here, and I think I recreated the color. And I'm going to try and see if that covers up, because it always stands out like a sore thumb when I white out, and then I put the markers over the whiteout. And this seems like it'll work, though the color doesn't perfectly match. But if I get it, if I go with with kind of a dry brush with my watercolors, that seems to kind of do the trick. By dry brush, I just mean it's not like soaking wet watercolor. It's just enough water to paint with. Okay. I was using the color is called terracotta, and let me get some light on here. I can't see in the markers, so I can still see through it, but it does blend in a lot better. And if I fill in the rest of the color, I think that's going to do me good too, instead of just painting over the part where the whiteout was. If I fill in the whole area, it'll work a little better. Yeah. So when I take a picture of that for Instagram, I think that'll pretty much work. Like, you won't even see this white so much when I adjust the contrast and stuff. So now I'm going to finish coloring. So I'm going to try and be quick today because I just got a call from my dad. My sister's over at their house, and she's unearthed all these old, cool movies that we made as kids. We used to make little films and edit them together on like a MacBook, and before that on film. So they're over there watching that. So I want to get over there and get my hands on those. Maybe I can share them on here sometime. There's a little olive juice dripping. I wanted to draw another picture. I started doing like a little boxer guy here. But I'll finish coloring this first. But I do want to be quick so I can go and hang out with them for a little bit. What else? What other color? I'm not going to use yellow so close to the mustard. I'm going to use more of an orange, I think. That's burnt ochre. That's not going to be as light as it looks. I'm going to go with burnt ochre again. What am I, messed up in the head? Mineral orange is another very dark one. Looking for a lighter yellow orange. That sounds my speed. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for this particular orange. Because these stupid propeller beanie things are usually very bright colors. Right? And I'll do a green. Like a radioactive green. How about some... No, spring green isn't to my liking either. Or the apple green, rather, is not. Let's try spring green. Yeah. Today I was doing what? What was I doing? Oh, this will be of interest to people who like my art. A while ago, when I first started the Bonehead comic, I was also putting together an art book of like drawings like this from my sketchbooks, and there was going to be a Bonehead section, and there was going to be a section of other projects that I want to do comics of, and I dove back into that file and I put together 5 pages. I've got about 30 pages of it, and I want it to be like 150, 160 pages of art sketches. So maybe I'll share a few pages of that with you sometime soon. Let me see. I'm wondering what color to make the bill of this hat. And I'm thinking I'm going to go with like a different purplish color, I think, is what my heart is telling me. I think that's the same one. Yeah. Ooh, this might be too dark for... Bad instinct. Be better, Ryan. Be someone else. I should have been a dog. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just babbling. I should have been born dead. Use cloud blue through his glasses, 'cause in his glasses the color's lighter. Okay, and then that's that. Oh no, I've got to do the propeller. And for that, I'm going to go with Sunburst Yellow, I think, which is also close to the mustard. But so I was saying I didn't want to put yellow on his hat because it was close to the mustard. But what kind of artist would I be if I wasn't a hypocrite? Okay. So we've got a boxer down here. Give him a. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know how on camera I am. I'm gonna give him this round nose. I think. Let's see. I've got kind of a face in my head. But for some reason, I feel like I'm not going to execute the look that's in my head. He looks like he's sleeping. Okay. This kind of looks a little Chuck Jonesy to me, which I'm liking. It's got this like Patrick Star belly button. Is mayonnaise an instrument? He's got this like cauliflower ear. Okay, I think this is my drawing for today. I will ink that right quick with whatever pen I just picked up. It's a multi-liner. I don't know what the brand is. It's just some random brand. And it's getting kind of run down, so I'm not going to use that one. I'll use the Copic multi-liner one, maybe, unless that one's dying too. Which it is. What kind of luck is this? Why do I even get out of bed in the morning when nothing works? Just kidding. Oh, dude, I went out and had a cup of tea on my back porch today with a good book. And the world was all being beautiful. I was like, yeah, more of this. I exercised today. I'm trying to exercise. What else? I don't know. Maybe that was it. Can't that be it, Ryan? How many things do you want to have done today? Truth be told, like a billion more things. But 24 hours and all that. I love this guy. I love when you go into a drawing. Like, I didn't even know what I was going to draw. And it was like, as I was turning the camera on, as I was playing the theme song, I started like barely scribbling it. So whatever like you saw when I first turned the camera onto it, I had just done that, like a circle and then the gesture of that arm or something. Because I was getting kind of panicked because I was like, I have no idea what to draw. I might not come up with anything. Okay, here's that guy. And under normal circumstances, since I have the watercolors out, I would continue to color with watercolors, but I only had that one ready to go. So maybe I'll do the next Ink the Book show. I'll plan on doing the next one in watercolor. I can't even put the dang thing away properly right now because I'm trying to hurry. What else? I need a eraser. So yeah, there's back in the day when I was just starting art school, I went to school for media art and animation. So I was learning about film and stuff, and around that time, my family got a little MacBook with iMovie on it, and we, my little brothers, Liam and Jimmy, they were like barely 10 years old, I think, then. And they were really interested in making little films, and they started making these like little sketch comedy things, kind of inspired by College Humor skits that we liked at the time. And I started helping them make those, and we started calling them Latchkey Kids. I don't know. And it was mostly my two brothers, and I would help them edit them together and film them and stuff, and show them like how to do, extra cuts and like get all the footage they needed to make them really pop or whatever. And then I would help them write them and stuff. And I think sometimes I was in them too. But I don't know if I like that color, and I don't know if it's going to survive. But my sister found some of those. And what else was there? Just like little videos of them like cartwheeling each other around, or what do you call it? Like wheelbarrowing each other around, like carrying each other's feet as they like crawl across the room. But it was all like sped up and played to Blink-182 sped up. It was kind of like they were sending me videos of them being played on my parents' TV. I was like getting all these nostalgic vibes, or whatever you call it. I was just getting all nostalgic about it. But they are funny. I'm gonna try and trickle them out on this show. I think if I can get my hands on them, whatever she's got, I'm gonna try and share. And me and my brothers, like, they made a bunch on their own that are really, really funny. But the ones that I helped make, I think a lot of those are not even, like, they don't even exist anymore. They're just gone. But those were real fun to make. And they were like, oh man, it's just goofy. It's like the one I saw a clip of that they found was it's like my brother's making, he's like frying up Pop-Tarts in a skillet with butter. And then he's like, or I guess my mom is or something. And then she presents it to my brother, and there's like, she shows him the skillet. He's like, hey mom, what you cooking? And she goes, your favorite or something like that. And she holds out the skillet, and it's got a Pop-Tart with butter on it and a banana just sitting on the skillet. An unpeeled banana. And I think that's the one that I might have come in on, but I didn't have anything to do with that. That is ingeniously funny. I could be wrong though too. I might not have even had anything to do with that video. I think that might be the one I came in on though. Actually, no, I know when it was. It was they were making. I've played this song on here before. They were making a music video. That's how I found out they were making videos. They're making a music video for a song they wrote called "Crap," about having to poop, but my sister was like just dawdling in the bathroom forever. Is what the song is about. And they made two versions of it, like a regular version and like an R&B version. And they were making a music video, and then I started, like, toward the halfway point of making a music video, I somehow got involved and was helping them. I think they wanted me to be in a shot or something. I was like, oh, I gotta be a part of this. And all those videos we made were so fun. I hope there's a bunch to be found, or a bunch that we come across. All my dang markers are like drying out, so I gotta get some new ones. Or I could try the isopropyl alcohol trick that I showed a while back, where you can pluck this out. I just found it out, so you can pluck that out, and if you can get something to funnel, I used like a hollowed out mechanical pencil like this, and just kind of used it as a funnel, and funneled isopropyl alcohol in there, and it kind of re-wets the ink. Because usually when your markers dry out, I guess it's because the alcohol in the marker evaporates, and not because it's out of ink. So if you can funnel some isopropyl alcohol in there, it can kind of extend the life of the marker a little bit. Pardon me, I was leaning into the mic right there. Cool, I've got another terracotta. Fresh one. Maybe not so fresh. Jiminy Jillikers. Of all the miserable luck. I'm wondering if I have yet another one, because this is one of my favorite colors, and I think I see two more here. Terracotta. Oh yeah. That's what the doctor ordered. Okay, and then out, and then we need to do. What color am I going to make his eyes? I'm going to make them like a. Is it lime green? What I want? I wanted like a grayish green. I know spearmint is kind of what I'm looking for. I think celadon green. Spearmint will do it. Celadon green is kind of what I have in mind. Oops. There we are on screen. Well, I should make his ear, since he's got this cauliflower ear type of thing going on. I'll make his ear a little darker. I thought light walnut was a little more of a warm color. I like a little redder, but don't seem to be the case. Gonna get. I have a light blush pink somewhere. I'm usually good at spotting these colors right away. There it is. Ballet pink light. That's the stuff. Not red enough though. Blush pink light. And then I'm gonna give him some blue shorts here. Oh, what color did I use? Light walnut. Light walnut. Light walnut. Christmas, I can never find anything anymore. I just had it. If I were light walnut, I'd be home by now. Cinnamon toast will do. I'm just trying to look for a color for his nurples. Shoosh. Gonna give him some. Let me use the old cloud blue for shadow here. That ain't. Muted turquoise, that's what I'm going with here. Switching gears. Because... Oh, I do have another muted turquoise. So be prepared for your markers running out. No, there's nothing worse than running out of like your favorite go-to colors when you're in the middle of using them. And then I'm gonna add, what is it? My cloud blue. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Go under his arm, on his belly a little bit too. Get this side of his arm a little more. Under his button. Maybe under his boxer breasts. A smidge. Boom! This actually needs something maybe a little stronger. Since I didn't lay it. No, I did lay down that before I colored it. Because sometimes throwing the shadow down first in these markers is it's a little more effective than throwing the shadow down second. Oh, you know what? Oh, that's where I need to do it. Where I should have done it first was on these boxing gloves, because that was giving me trouble. So I'm gonna do something else. I think, yeah, that'll work for the boxing gloves. Okay. It's over and done with. It's over and done with. That's right. This has been Ink the Book. I'm Ryan O'Connor. This was a really quick one. I'm going to keep doing sketchbook drawings on here while I'm finishing up the last scene on, while I'm finishing penciling the last scene on my Bonehead book. But once I'm finished penciling that, because I'm also replanning it, so I'm not just penciling pages. Otherwise, I'd be able to do it very soon. But once I finish penciling the last pages of the Bonehead book, I'll ink those on the channel. But if you want to see the rest of the book inked, all the rest of the book, from cover till whatever the last page I did, it's all been inked on the show. Otherwise, in the meantime, we're just doing these. We're doing this stuff, sketchbook stuff. And, oh, look, dinosaur. But I'll be back tomorrow doing another thing. So I'll see you then. In the meantime, click on some links in the description. If you're on Twitch, the links will go a little bit after this broadcast airs. And I don't know, I'm distracted. I'm going to head to my parents' house, dig up some little home movies. Bye, everybody. Don't count your chickens before they're ants.